Here I am on time, and now I'm waiting. Everybody tells me, "Oh, I'm waiting. You were late. You're late." I'm on time, and now you're all late. Hmm. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Gene Chambers. Sir, you're a saint. I got your message, and I told everybody you said hello, and I told them there's a special place in heaven for you, Gene, when you decide you ever want to go. They got a little wood shop up there just for you, sir. Good morning. Nice to have you, Gene. Got you a cup of coffee. Sit down and talk a spell. Uh, I'll put my brace back on. I had to use the little boy's room, so I had to take it off. Oh, you're gonna ugly away? Nah, Gene, you're a saint, man. You're a saint. I got this bumping in my ears like it's, boom, 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 boom. It started happening about 15, 20 minutes ago. Every time I bat my eyeball, bumps. Somebody's in there with a little hammer beating themselves out of there. Well, Brenda, you should have used the same excuse today. The plumber never came. So, by the way, good morning. You're looking lovely as ever. That's pretty cool, Gene. That is pretty cool. They furnish enough to build your woodshed. Just said, hey, first of all, I got to build me a building so I can build this thing so I can take it over to them. The plumber denied I waited today for him. Bastard. Never showed up. Find him and kick him right square in the cojones there, Brenda. He needs a part he doesn't have. Well, that still doesn't mean he shouldn't have showed up, made sure he had. Did you tell him you cooked him breakfast and everything else, and poor Emily was starving because you didn't make enough for her, but you made enough for him? Of course, I hope Tom can hear all this. I'm kidding, Tom. I'm kidding. Brenda don't cook. Poor Emily, she's starving to death. Oh, you got headphones. I seen Emily yesterday. Oh, she looked like she was one cheeseburger away from starvation. Poor girl. Graduated high school and she's got to get off the couch and go to work and can't even get fed. I said, wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey yesterday, Jean, and she popped right up on that couch. Where? Breakfast? Yeah. My mama. They even loaded you. That is cool. They should have got over there to unload it too, there, Gene. To help you. But that is cool. Um, my mom used to cook breakfast. Oh, probably once or twice a month she'd cook us breakfast. It wasn't that often. And when she did, it was a damn good breakfast. If you were still sleeping and she hollered breakfast, and you better hurry up and get down there because there was 7 kids and mom and dad, so that 9 of us. You had to get the good. You had to get it while the getting was getting good. So she's a brat. She's a good girl. I hope she doesn't get mad because I tell her to get off the couch and get a job. I'm just having some fun with her. So, huh? Why the boss needed the plow truck? I'd have told him no. Too bad. I already warmed it up for me. You should have warmed up Tom's frozen car and brought it to us. There you go. I know she don't. Your mom made you 2 dozen biscuits every morning. Did you eat 2 dozen biscuits every morning there, team? Oh, good morning, Brad. Nice to have you here. We don't have that problem about plowing our driveway. It rained yesterday. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Junkyard, good morning. It was 50 degrees here yesterday and raining. You hate the plow, so uncomfortable? I bet you don't mind what it does, though. Between you and Dad, they didn't stay long? I wouldn't doubt it. Ron Neitzel, good morning. The Green Wizard is here. How are you doing? You don't care about my weather. Yeah, well, if we'd got snow, we'd have had 10 inches. So we got an inch of rain. Ron cares. He's got a snowplow business. He ain't plowed a lick of snow yet this season. He got 3 3/10 night before last of snow or rain. Good morning, Molly Gordon. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. Did you do something different to your hair, dear? You got that pillow hair. Yeah, 1 10-hour snow day. That's right. Rain. See, now if you'd have got snow, you'd have had 30 1/3 inches. Yeah, you'd have had 30. You'd have had almost 33 inches of snow. Because an inch of rain is 10 inches of snow. Good morning, Dirty Dog Diggers. How are you doing today? You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have the pleasure to have your company today. Hi, Tom. How are you doing? She should have made a better breakfast for the plumber yesterday, and he'd have came. That's right. Well, thank you. I try. I try to look handsome. Yeah, right. I look about as handsome as a guy through a lawnmower. So, what do you guys want to talk about today? Right. Make sure you got your coffee. Everybody get your coffee first. Uh, yep, that's right. Steve's poop. Yeah. Mel, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. Guys, check out Mel's channel. He's got a good channel. Me and him got something in common. We both won on AJ's Adventures 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I won the guitar and Mel won the knife. And I'm sure he's probably used the knife. I've never even strummed the guitar. So it's still in the box. I'm hoping to get my arthritis under control to where I can try to learn how to play it again. So you have a happy new year too there, Mel. Um, it is true. It is true. And it's a nice knife he got too, man. It's a nice knife. I I see him on Facebook. I haven't seen anything from YouTube. Um, I used to go there all the time, but it was getting to the point where it was so sexual promiscuous that it was getting to the point it was getting downright where people were associating you with being a sexual harassment. So I'm not going there. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I put on a gas mask too, but you guys wouldn't be able to hear me. You know what, Dirty Dog? Something with you and rubber gloves. I don't know. What you gonna do with the rubber gloves there? Are you gonna pick it up in the corner for him? Hell, I don't know. I see him on Facebook. His wife just made him biscuits and gravy the other day from breakfast or whatever. So I commented on it. So yeah, it did get pretty bad. So and you know, some of these girls liked it, and I thought a lot of the time it was demeaning. He put up a video about 9 hours ago. Okay. Now, I don't even get notifications no more from it. So, all right, Mel, you have yourself a great day, man. Thanks for stopping. Like I said, go check out Mel's channel if you guys haven't already. Huh. I missed something here. Yeah. Popsicles. Hey, Linda, did you get your hot pepper yesterday? Your your Carolina Reaper? inquiring minds want to know. We tried to find out last night. Oh, you got it. Good. I had a live stream last night, but you didn't come to it last night, so we couldn't find out if you got it or not. Yeah, that was a little thing you couldn't miss. I got a little notification that says Iron Dog 63 going live. And I figured, hey, Brenda will be here because she'll tell us if she got her pepper. It's only 8 p.m. Somebody must have been kicking it or sleeping. Just saying. Oh, now we know a movie is more important than, all of us. She was watching a movie. Gene, he texted me, and sent me a private message through Facebook saying, "Dog, I'm dead tired. Worked on this guy's handicap ramp all day, got it done. I'm sitting down to dinner. I will catch you tomorrow. Tell everybody I said hello." Well, that was nice of Gene. But no message from Linda. Nope. I think I'm going to watch Die Hard, the true Christmas movie. You need to do it on your day off. I didn't make it. I was give up. Hey, that's right. Oh, I completely understand for you, dirty dog diggers. You're a truck driver. We all know what happens to truck drivers after 8 o'clock. That's because you get up at 2 o'clock in the morning. So I'm just giving Linda a hard time. You scan the replay. We're talking about that. That's funny. Yeah, for some reason, it didn't get monetized either last night, evidently. There's a boo-boo on it. So let me see what Mr. Chambers sent me. That's funny. Good morning. I drink coffee for you. I know I made coffee for you and I drink it for you too. If you look close enough, that's a high horse. People like to ride on it. It's actually a donkey. Without coffee, I'd be the perky foul-mouthed person I am today. I wouldn't be. There you go. Well, thanks, Gene. Now I know where I stand. Lee and Ladybug. My friend, smash the like button. I'll be here lurking for super early here. I'm still a little half asleep. I found out much love to you and the fam. Well, good morning, Lee. You are looking lovely as ever. How's Ladybug? Hi, Ladybug. Hi, Ladybug. Always a pleasure to have you. You haven't seen your son since the wedding? All right, that's pretty cool. Maybe he'll try it with you. There you go. Holy crikey, I'm out. Oh. And I've only started, oh God. That's good, Lee. I'm glad you're doing good. You'll ask him. Good morning, Reaper Man. How you doing, Art? Nice to have you here. It's always a pleasure to have everybody, man. I really do enjoy it. If you guys excuse me while I go get me a cup of Java, I'll be right back. Go ahead and feel free to talk about me amongst yourselves. Yeah, they bring more with them. That's right. Minnie Cooper Trooper. Hello, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. check the channel. That's a new one on me. Danny Cooper too. No, you got okay. I am a subscriber already. So you got 1,391. Guys, go ahead and check it out. Mini Cooper Trooper. He's a young man. Let's see. Go ahead and check him out. I have to check it out. I really haven't been on this channel. I hope about your last your video. I hope that's not happening to you right now. So if it is, my prayers are with you. All right, you have a good day too, Brenda. But I'll be right back. I gotta go get me a cup of Java. If I can get this off. KC Detox Diva. Good morning. Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. I believe in ghosts. How are you doing, man? You're also a new channel here. How you doing, I believe? So, you guys check out I Believe in Ghosts. I believe in them. I've had the spirit touch me before, if you know what I mean. And not like the movie, the scary movie either, or whatever it is. Not touch me in a bad way. I don't know if you guys seen it last night, or some of you guys didn't, but my long lost son showed up yesterday. Icon 2020. Well, he says he's my son. Him and Mom are mad at me because I left. You know, I tried to tell him last night, the only reason why I left, son, is because your mom was cheating on me with a mailman, and I think you're the mailman's kid. He didn't like it, but he still had the nerve to ask me for $500 before he left and give me his address. So I'm going to send it to him. That's how you treat family, you know. Good morning, Bama Grits. You are a ray of sunshine that opens up the flowers so the bees can collect the nectar to make the honey. You're the hope in a little child's eyes. Good morning, Bama Grits. No. So, anything exciting happened from 10 o'clock on up? Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm going to try to have a good morning. It was a rough night again. I got up, no, 3 times. Once, once I got up because the 3-year-old got up and said, "I got to go potty." Well, why are you stopping to wake us up? You know, go bathroom. Ranks Production, how are you doing? Good morning. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Man, I think I remember you, but it's been a long, long time. Pretty sure. Yeah, I'm a subscriber. Yeah, it's been a long time since you've been here. How are you doing, Ranks? Roast turkey, that looks pretty cool. I got I don't know, like a 30-second clip I'm gonna put in here and show you what the Christmas turkey looked like. Johnny Franco, good morning. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up there, Minnie Cooper. Well, if everybody doesn't know who everybody is, go up through the chat room, check everybody out. Hey, that's what I'm here for. I encourage growth through every channel. So check them out. If it's something you're interested in, go ahead and show them some channel love. If you're not interested, well, you're not interested. But if you are, you are. Had Grizz on last night for a panel guest. Angel Muniz said, "Hey, dog," right when I first started. "Can I come up on the panel?" I said, "In about 45 minutes, half an hour, 45 minutes, I'm going to start having people come up." Left and never come back. So, I don't know, man. So, I have no idea. The guy never shows up to any of my live streams unless it's a panel. So, I don't know. So, I have no idea why he left. So, well, thank you. I appreciate that, Minnie Cooper. I gotta make oh, okay. Huh. Charlie Chillin, good morning. Nice to have you here. So, you've never had him on yours either? Okay. Well, I don't know. It just seems odd that he never, it's only on a panel that he wants to, say anything. He never types, um, you know, whatever. I don't care. So, yes, I had a good Christmas. Had a bunch of people here. I just thought it was odd he asked to be on the panel and didn't stick around to be on the panel. So, but I got to make. My wife's got a game called Bunko, and that's where like 8 ladies get together, and they all sit at one house and they take gifts and they play this. I think it's a card game or something. I can't remember. And but they have a food there and everything else, and I have to make Buenos dias, there, Jose. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. But she's gonna take baked beans, and I've got to make them. I thought about making them today, and then putting them in the refrigerator because it's tomorrow. She's got to take them, and then tomorrow warming them back up again because everything tastes better the second day. So I don't know. I want to make enough so where I can have some myself because I like. Well, I'm also making bean soup tomorrow too. So had a transformer blow up in New York. Well, thank you, Ranks. You too. I appreciate it. I really do. Who was I talking about? I was just saying, Angel Muniz wanted to be on the panel last night. I told him a half an hour to 45 minutes, and poof, he was gone. He never come back. I don't understand why. Maybe he went to a different place where there was a panel. I have no idea. So, I just thought it was odd. You asked to be on, and then you don't show up for it. Made the sky blue? Was it Bumblebee? No, it wasn't Bumblebee. Got hit by there you go. Oh, yeah, it's Mini Cooper. The Google went in and did some cleaning on the 13th and 14th. And I lost, I don't know, I lost 40 or 50. I gained 30 or 40. I lost 40 or 50. I gained 70, 80. And then right now I got like 5 more than what I had when I first started before the cleanup. So, yeah, 5 burrows. It was a transformer. There you go. I thought that was funny, Kevin. It wasn't Bumblebee, was it? We hope not. He just made that movie. Sounds shady to me. That's right. Oh. It was probably Mayor de Blasio or the governor or whatever his name is. Hell, I don't even know who he is. Trying to secede from the United States. Did you see that? He wants to secede from the United States. I say, fine, let's build a wall. That's right. All right, B&J, you have yourself a great day. Enjoy your breakfast. Como, yeah. It is weird. That's right. Yeah. Oh, I bet. You're right, Charlie. What time is it now, Rinks? It's 7:05 here. What time do you have? No, I did not. I'm sorry, I forgot all about yours, but I did rewatch Amber's with the sound on, and I watched FFP's seafood dinner for Christmas. Man, that looked great. I will. Thank you for reminding me, Dirty Dog. I knew I had to watch some that somebody said, and I thought I had them all. But thanks a lot. I will bring yours up right now, so I have it. Sorry about that. I did not mean to do that. Oversight on my problem. See. Did you ever do a video? Yeah, I made a chicken soup video. So that was probably yeah. You're right there, Bankin. Um, Creator Lance, good morning. How are you doing? You need coffee? Yeah, bring Gene back a cup, would you please? I'm reading these. I just well, thank you, Ranks. Now those Canadians like to sleep in. You're right. No one gets paid on the first. Well, today is payday for them. So their checks went out today. So, or yeah, that's what I heard because payday was on the 28th. So. Thank you. It's 13:10 p.m. Okay, so it's 1:10 p.m. here. Okay, okay. You're right. And by the way, DDD, which video is it? Silverware Art, Mail Call, Happy Holidays. I'll watch them all, but I which one I want to watch first. Decor Bottles. The Dug Up Decor Bottles was pretty cool. Oh. Somewhere, okay. All right. It is awesome to meet you. I've got it up. I'll watch it as soon as I'm off here. The final days have come. Yeah. Huh. I have no idea. I know they're supposed to get paid today, so I was wondering where you were from there. You're from Switzerland, okay. Well, thank you, Switzerland, for being here. You're right. Think of, well, tell they're complaining about 0.04%, 0.04%. But they weren't complaining about it when Barack Obama asked for it. They were all voting for it, and they voted for a lot more. Okay. Now, they wanted a wall. They wanted border security, but now Trump wants it. Now they don't want it because Trump wants it. And the reason why they don't want it is because they want to get all these illegal aliens in here and let them get be able to give them rights to vote and drive and take all the benefits and whatever else they can get. So it'll always be a democratic society in power, a democratic politics in power. So that's why they want to do it. I think it's a bunch of crap. They're only asking for now 3.2 billion or something like that, 2.7 billion. That ain't nothing. That ain't no money. Hell, nobody batted an eye when they sent 400 billion over to Iran, did they? Well, they got that Chavez's money sitting in a bank. Why don't they use that $14.7 billion that they confiscated from them? No, they'll burn that up because, we can't use that money. That's bullshit. Use that money. I don't care if it's evidence. It's money. Use it. So, you're right. He had the Senate and the House for 2 years. Well, not even 2 years, but a year and 11 months. But some of the Republicans that were in the House and the Senate hated Trump too because they know he knows all about their crooked ways and they're going to be in trouble. Sooner or later, there's going to be a house cleaning. Yeah, why don't we cut their salaries by $5 billion? See what happens. You're donating to the wall. That's pretty cool. Well, I agree. We should pay for the Secret Service for ex-presidents. Okay, because they still know a lot of secrets, and they are considered a national treasure actually. So I'm donating to the tavern, but I don't think we should be paying for security for politicians. I don't think so. Unless they've had a legitimate threat on their life, I don't think we should have to pay for security for them. Each politician gets so much money a year for a salary, but they get $5 million a year to run their office. Each one, $5 million a year. They don't spend that $5 million because they pay their assistants, or some of them they don't even pay because they use the job for experience. You're right. They didn't pass the wall bill because there's a lot of Republicans that don't like Donald Trump. Well, now, but they hate the Democrats even worse now, and they're realizing that. Look at that moron that's Jeff Flake from Arizona. What an idiot he is. He ain't no Republican. So that's right. I should be his secret advisor. That's right. I should be his military advisor. Kill them all, let God sort them out. Used to have a shirt like that when I was in the service. Kill them all, let God sort them out. And I like Kevin Helming's idea. Instead of a wall, put a 60 cal machine gun every 100 feet. Have one guy there and 100,000 rounds. Be a lot cheaper than a wall. And you'd be surprised. After that 60 cal fires off a few hundred rounds, they'll stop coming. Yeah, they're traveling through tunnels, you're right. Yep, she'll have $5 million for her office. Yeah. Oh. How about electric fence? Yeah. 80 feet deep, 100 feet high. There you go. That's all would be cheaper. Them Secret Service were going to be away from their family anyways, because they always have Secret Service with them wherever they go. So it doesn't matter. If they go to the bathroom, there's a Secret Service agent standing right outside the bathroom. It doesn't matter. They go in and, they're there. Have I ever fired a 50 cal? Yes, I have. An M16, an M60. Let me tell you something. Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger and Chuck Norris holding that M60 shooting it with one hand. No, there's no way. I understand that because there's nothing left of the human when a 50 caliber hits them. But the Geneva Convention is only for wartime. No. Railgun, there you go. It would. What do you think the sniper rifles are made with? 50 caliber. Yep. I don't know. We didn't call it a pig back then. We called it an M60. So. Shoulder style, yeah. But you didn't hold it in one hand and shoot it. Shoot them all. Shoot all of them. There you go. There you go, Charlie. So, all right there, Mini Cooper. Sorry if you guys, if I upset anybody, but I believe in border security. I believe that we should be safe. Did you see they had a guy come in here illegally? They arrested him, and he has smallpox. Yeah, he has smallpox. Oh, that's all we need to go back running through this country rampant. I'm sure, yeah, we got the vaccine, but once it starts again, it'll be hard to control again. Covered in smallpox. Then they had an illegal alien the other day kill an officer. Christmas morning, I believe it was, in California. Either Christmas morning or Christmas Eve. I can't remember. Or a day after Christmas. It was, within the last 3 days or whatever. Killed an officer. The guy has a wife and a 5-month-old baby. Pulled him over because he didn't have any plates on his car. The illegal alien shot him, killed him. That's right. Well, that's just you're right, Gene. They're not civilians. They're illegal aliens. If you're coming across the border illegally, you're an illegal alien. I put you right there. You guys can make the argument all you want. They're civilians and all this other stuff. No, you're not. You're an illegal alien. You're crossing the border illegally. You're breaking the law. You shouldn't be here. Stay on the other side. Don't come here. Go through the door like everybody else does. I have no sympathy for an illegal alien. I'm sorry. Or their kids. Drag your kids back across the border. I don't care. You're a big drain on the United States. You're a big drain on the taxpayer. You're a big drain on the system. Just in case. There you go. Well, you know, Jose, it's Americans killing them. Okay, it's not. It's the American killing them. The American is here. Okay, legally here. Can't do anything about that. But the illegal alien that's killing them, he's not supposed to be here. So if he wasn't here, he wouldn't be able to kill that officer, now would he? I'm just saying, if you're not here, you can't do anything. She doesn't like Helen. She definitely has a level. There you go. You're right. They're not supposed to say squatters in houses. They're not supposed to be there. Where did my family come from? England and Ireland. And we come through legally. We didn't skip across the border. And they come here, well, actually, my family's been in the United States for over 200 years. So. You're right, Johnny. You can say all you want. Illegals are illegals, and I won't call them immigrants because they're not immigrants. Immigrants come in here legally. Aliens come in here illegally. Alien means you're not supposed to be here. You're foreign. You're not supposed to be here. Well, look at that. Bama Grits saying hello to Big Steve, and Big Steve saying hello to Bama. Isn't that precious? They can see each other. You're right, Johnny. Who would you have loved to have shot with a 50 caliber? Perveen Anu, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. Huh. Well, that's okay, Jose. Why would you want to kill my parents? They come here legally. No, I don't quite understand what your thinking is. You know, you're supposed to be, a military, an American military. You're supposed to protect the United States from enemies, foreign and domestic. Well, if somebody comes into the country illegally, that means they're an enemy. Evidently, you didn't take your oath too serious. So, thanks, Gene. I was going to do it myself, but thanks. So, kind of thinking he's probably an illegal alien too, even though I know his father-in-law and ex-mother-in-law. So, so, I knew what he was talking about. So maybe I should shoot his parents for the 50. How would he like that? You know, I don't understand him. So. Well, you are the fart knocker outer. They probably didn't do a lick yesterday because it wasn't you were the only one there that does anything. Yeah, foot race over long. I know. I have a lot of Mexican friends, Spanish friends, whatever you want to call them. And there's a bunch of Mexicans and Spanish people living here that agree with me. You know, they agree. You know, you go into a store, a party store, and they'll be standing there, and then all these people will come in speaking Spanish and all this other stuff, and they'll sit there and say, "Hey man, this is America. Speak English. We know you can." So I don't. I just it boggles the mind. Yes, it's safe, Christy. Elko Whisperer, good morning. How are you doing, Pico Whisperer? You must be Big E's, huh? Oh, I showed you some channel love there, Big Easy. Is you the only one that comes in and says good morning, Miller? Yeah. Good morning, Christy. Kevin was here, had your coffee already and everything. Said, "Hey, I beat Christy in here." Said, Canadians, I had to sleep in anyways. So, let's see, it's about time, Christy. Yeah, but he just got thrown out of here, Linda. So. No penalty sleeping next to you. There you go. You like the little red dot? That's funny. You slept in a bit? That's what everybody thinks it's okay. It's not okay. Oh, the Americans wouldn't do those jobs anyways. Well, if there was somebody here not taking that job for $5 an hour less than what they're making, should be paid for it, Americans would be doing those jobs. And they had to make it, if they catch somebody paying somebody cash underneath the table, an illegal alien, they had to fine them severely, take away his farm, everything. After confiscate your farm, your equipment, and all that other stuff, you do that to a couple of farmers that's got hundreds of migrants working for cash underneath the table, that are illegal, that were to get out and they'll say, "Hey, man, we can't hire you. You got no paper, no work." For Christ's sakes, they had you get Santa Claus had to get a work visa. So they made old Saint Nick get a work visa. Since sorry about that, but they made Santa get a work visa. Why can't the rest of them? Gonna be a pistol packing mama. There you go. There you go. You're playing with your cat. Linda tried playing with her cat, but it bites her. Good old Beans, that's right. You gotta get one of them though. That way you know exactly where you're pointing at. There you go. Oh. Johnny FB is a new name? Or F8? All right there, Renda. Knock the parts out of them sheets and get going. Them boys from Peru need to know how to work. You'll love it. That's right. F8. Or is it Fate? Johnny Fate? That's right. You're absolutely right there, Bankin. Your cat's name's Bella. Fate doesn't sound too bad. Johnny Fate. Yeah, they have a red dot between their eyes. Johnny Fate. That sounds pretty cool. Arms are sore. Legs are sore. Hands are sore. I'm just sore all over. I just took a beating here a few minutes ago. Well, my poor mom and dad were targets of an assassination attempt. No. You know, if I really would have been upset if my mom and dad were still alive and he said that. So, you know, but, I guess there's just some people there's no reasoning with. So, truth be known, he probably voted for Hillary. Mm-hmm. So who's making me breakfast today? Think I'm gonna go downstairs, grab me some potatoes and onions, bring them up here, wash them up, clean them, chop them up, fry them up. I got some biscuits, scratch made biscuits. Think about making some of them. I have some sausage gravy in the freezer. I can throw that in a bowl, warm that up. There's breakfast. That's right, Gene. Take a break today. Of course. Look at Nancy Pelosi. She's 117 and she's trying for another term. So, no. But I think Trump lives on stress. He loves it. He loves the fight. So, Ruth Gator Ginsburg said she's gonna stay in office or stay on the Supreme Court until Trump's third year of the second term. So even she knows he's going to be reelected. Well, Nancy from Maryland, that says a lot. Yeah. Yeah. She is horrible. It is. I love eating home cooked food. I might even do a video of it and start making some cooking videos to go on my cooking channel. So That, which by the way, will roll out after the first of the year sometime. Um, but if you guys haven't already, go to where are they at? You got to get on this video if you want to give in on the flag. Um, uh, just now, I got to bring up. Yeah, vote for none of the above. You're right. Okay. Art, Reaper Man. Whoever asked if I made a soup video, there's a soup video right there. That's the first one's a soup video. So. I'm going to bring up there's a contest I got going. It ends the 31st of December at 11:59. So, and that's right there. Just follow what it says. Watch the video and follow what it says. There you go. And Iron Dog for President. There you go. But that right there is for a nylon USA flag, United States flag. It's made by a Vanny or whatever. They've been making flags for 150, 60, 70, 80 years or whatever. Maybe since the late 1860s or something, they've been making flags. It's a nice flag. It's new. There's still in the package. Everything's fine with it. If you live in the United States and you enter the contest, you follow the contest rules. If you win and you live in the continental United States, I will send it to you. If you live outside the States, Hawaii, Alaska, or any other country, I will send you a $10 PayPal. It is a good quality flag. It's a nice flag. Watch the video and do what it says, and you're entered. So. Can't get any easier than that. And it's open to everybody up in, you know, I have a PayPal account, so I'll send you a PayPal warning if you live outside the United States. Or I guess if you'd rather have the $10 PayPal, I'll send you the $10 PayPal if you live inside the United States. We don't want the flag. So it's totally up to you. Iron Dog for President. That's right. I got a little something today on Facebook and I shared it. If it's true, it's pretty disturbing. It looks like it is true because it looks like it's pretty much thought out and everything. It doesn't look like it was a sham or whatever article. Oh, okay. That's chicken. Oh, you want a bean soup video? Okay. I didn't see that you wanted to be. I'm gonna make a bean soup video this weekend. So yeah. Okay. Um, let me. Let's see. Yeah. Trying to bring it up on the search itself. But if I change channels, and it's sometimes it's a pain trying to get back into. Yeah, here it is. It's in the search engine now, so there it is. What's cooking, good looking? That's what the channel's name is. You can go there and be a channel follower if you want. I'm going to start after the first of the year, and it's not going to be gourmet food. It's just home style cooking, everyday meals everybody makes. You know, goulash, baked goulash, chili mac, chili, spaghetti, tuna noodle casserole, all that stuff. It's all going to be, regular home style meals instead of, souffle au chocolat, hamburger au ketchup. You know what I mean? Your easy day just got lost. What'd you do? Open up the door and find out it snowed like hell last night, Gene? So, and I will. I'll make that, and I'll get it put on. It'll probably be on that channel too. So it most likely be on that channel. So that's right. Realistic taste at fill the belly. You're right. And that's, a lot of people like gourmet food. They see gourmet food. Oh, that looks great, but they don't eat it that often. Gourmet food is overrated. I mean, if you're going to a nice restaurant or something like that, that's something. But I believe 90% of people would rather just have a good home cooked meal. So I used to work in a restaurant, and we had some truck drivers that would come in and they'd order a hamburger. And they would order, and hamburgers are, everybody serves hamburgers, but they'd order a hamburger and they'd say, put it on bread, please, instead of a bun. And, waitress said, well, why do you want it on bread and not a bun? He said, because I want to think I'm home when I'm eating it. We don't buy hamburger buns for hamburgers, making sandwiches. We buy, used bread. Unless we have buns, but today is Salmon Patty Day at the Stockwell Inn. There you go. You're welcome there, Reaper. Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you, Reaper. Thank you, Reaper. And you're welcome too there. No. Yeah, fried bologna. I'm going to make a fried bologna video too. People are like, fried bologna is actually excellent, man. So that's right. Quick and easy cook meals. Easy. Scalloped potatoes au gratin, all that stuff, stuff you eat normally. And I'm going to do, there'll be canning videos and stuff in there, how to preserve and can and stuff like that. So And then I'm going to do a live stream I'm going to try to do a live stream once a week while I'm cooking. So. And daughter just got you 2 pounds yesterday of coffee? Or 2 pounds of bologna. Yeah. I used to buy it in a 10-pound stick because I could get it cheap. Then I bring it home and I would cut it into quarters and then throw it on my meat slicer, and I'd slice some thin, I'd slice some thick, and then I'd leave some chunks so I could throw it in the meat grinder and make uh, ground bologna sandwiches. That's some good stuff there too, man. You're right there, chilling. Real folks, real food. You're right. Don't get me wrong. I like Carry On John and Jeff's cooking, man. That stuff looks great, and I could eat that I could eat that once a week or twice a week. Especially kind of food. But I'm a home cook guy. Lasagna, pizza, spaghetti. Stuff you can make at home. Tacos. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better this morning. Yep, sandwich spread. That's right. Southern fried steak. I'll have to try that. I've never actually made country fried steak, so. Your father used to bring home bologna from the factory. If you'll look at my, hold on a second. I didn't make it in a crock pot, but you can. It's the same thing. I'm waiting for the ad to go over with so I can click the ULR. There you go. That was my right job instead of Maloney. Totally played. Hey, Drew Gene. There you go. There's 21 people in here. That's right. Well, that's pretty cool there, Gene. Yeah, she totally played you, Gene. There you go. That's pretty cool there, Bankin. Forget what they call it. I can't remember. There's one. I used to get Eckrich bologna in the tube. Uh, the big stick, a 10-pound stick. How do you go live on Google Hangouts? You go to your video manager, okay? Click your video manager, and when that opens up, you're going to see a dashboard on the side. And when you open up the dashboard, it'll say live stream, and then there'll be go live, events, and camera. So you can either go live right now or you can hit the events. I always hit the events and I schedule it. So even if it's 6:29, I'll still schedule it for 6:31 to give me enough time to get in and out so I can get everything set up. So then you hit the events and you just follow the directions. You set up a title, put in a time. You can advance settings to see how many comments you get per hour, minute or whatever. So that's pretty cool there, Duncan. That's the easiest way to do it. As far as on the phone, I don't know. I had it on my phone. I don't like it. I don't use it. So that's right. You want it safe for him. That's right. Your daughter just raised your refrigerator. Yeah. They don't live here and they still come in. First thing they do is walk to the refrigerator and see what's in there to eat. You prefer going live on YouTube? Okay. Oh. Well, I'm on Google Hangouts right now, but I do it through YouTube. So, and when you go live, that doesn't give you time to set up anything. So, sausage, eggs, taters, and yeah, that's good there, Bobby. That is really good. These younger kids, man, they don't know what they're missing with a fried bologna sandwich. Like I said, I love bologna spread. Ground up, bologna spread. I make my own when I buy it in the chunks. So that's right. I'm full of bologna. So is Bobby McNutt. So, but when I make a sandwich spread, I'll take like a pound or a couple pounds of bologna, grind it all up, and I'll add. I'm not a very big mayonnaise fan, but I do like Miracle Whip, so I'll use Miracle Whip, and I'll put some relish in it, sweet relish, and I'll chop up an onion, throw that in it. I'll stir it all up, maybe sprinkle some paprika in there, a little salt and pepper, not so much salt, but some pepper, and maybe a little garlic powder to give the bologna. But a lot of times I'll do that before I even put in the Miracle Whip or anything. I'll throw the garlic powder in there and stir it in, into the bologna so that the bologna will get a little bit of the garlic taste onto it. Because I love garlic bologna too. Beverage can. There you go. What are you gonna do? Get a Coke now? I'm gonna have a shot of rum with a splash of Coke in it. Well, it's either that we don't get that Dukes up here. So I'm sorry, but we don't get Dukes. We only have Hellmann's. So and they took stop calling you a dick. There you go, there, Chris. Nice to have you here. Oh. If it's not blue plate, it's not mayonnaise. Oh. Never heard of blue plate. No. They don't serve that stuff up here. No. All right, you got 1.4 again. That's great. Yeah, that's a little scary. That's pretty cool. I've uh, I've tried Kraft sandwich spread. I like that. It's I think basically what that's got done. It got mayonnaise, some shrimp cocktail, or is it ketchup, and then I know it's got a tint color, like an orangish tint color to it. I don't know, maybe it's paprika they put in it or something, but I've tried that. It ain't bad. Sort of like a Thousand Island uh, sandwich bread. Well, they shouldn't unsupport you. So, we got a pretty good crew here, Minnie. Minus the ones that want to come in and be asses of themselves, but it's okay. That's right. Egg yolks to make deviled eggs. There you go. Hey, I love deviled eggs too. My daughter makes them for the holidays. She didn't this year for some reason. Upset me a little bit. I asked about it. Everybody ignored me. So it's like a Big Mac sauce, yeah. Two all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. What it is, and I'll tell you exactly what it is. A lot of these places are getting the stuff right out of the field, and these field workers are going to the bathrooms, wiping their heinies, and not washing their hands. And then they're going out there picking the produce. And that's where you're getting your salmonella. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cheap because Miracle Whip's like $3.29 a jar. There you go. You like Miracle Whip there, Junkyard? I love the Miracle Whip, but I got Hellman's in the refrigerator too. I'd much rather have a sweet taste in mayonnaise or on a sandwich or something like that than just a bland tasting Miracle Whip or mayonnaise. There you go. You got a guitar now. That's pretty cool. Scratching their nuts. Yeah, you're right. Exactly, Junkyard. And then they don't wash their hands. Then they go out there and pick that produce because they're not wearing gloves. They pick that produce, throw it in the. A lot of that produce comes straight from the factory, straight from the field, and it should be washed. And there's actually a thing you can buy to actually wash the food. Um, I seen it on YouTube. I can't remember the name of it, but it actually makes your broccoli absorb water better because it cleans the natural wax off the broccoli or whatever. It's the coating that the broccoli has on it, and it cleans it off and it makes it brighter green and everything. Cauliflower the same way. Lettuce, your tomatoes. I've got to find the video again and I'll post it. There you go. Mayonnaise on most stuff, Miracle Whip on a sandwich, yeah, because it gives it a sweeter flavor. Let me see. We'll bring it up. Um, there are hundreds and hundreds of them. They can use baking soda to wash off all the toxic pesticides from your fruits and vegetables. You guys should actually wash all your fruits and vegetables. Um, you can use vinegar. Um, Trying to find out the one. Anyways, I watched it, and you couldn't believe the difference between what broccoli looked like before and what it looked like afterwards. I'll have to find it, but it is pretty cool. I think this is it right here. I think it's called Evergreen. So, maybe not. Anyways, I'll find it. Somebody remind me later on, a day or two, and I'll look for it again. If your band is bad, let's see. Immigrant Wash. If your band is bad, go way down the road. And use Dawn now. Yeah, there you go. Yep. But that's what it is, junkyard. That's why I wash everything. We don't. I bring something in, yeah, I wash all the fruits and vegetables. Celery, lettuce, everything. Unless it's already been bagged, we buy chopped lettuce and stuff like that. That's already been washed, and it's not. I don't believe any of that stuff ever gets this is on the salmonella list. It's the head lettuce and the head, the celery stalks and all the other stuff, and that's what it's from. You got to watch it with power wash. You're right. That's pretty cool, Bankin. Retro, not Metro. That's right. They got a mosque inside it. Yeah. Use the Dawn to get the grease off. Yeah, greasers, yeah. Produce dishwasher safe. I don't know if it's dishwasher safe. Put some in there. Find out. Rachel Ray's mom used to throw all her food all her produce in the dishwasher. She never used the dishwasher, only to be a pantry. So, but you can do it if you want. And get them taters nice and clean. Yep. I'll try anything now. Yeah. And actually, by doing that, Grizz, that's a felony. You can't tamper with food. It doesn't matter. You still can't tamper, and that's tampering with it. So cruise and pick lettuce at the same time. Now your profile on there, Tim. Yeah, you can wash and steam them on it on high heat. There you go. Yeah, you can sterilize them. Yeah. So that's like cooking your dinner on an engine block, on the manifold. People do it all the time, man. Want to heat up something? Throw it in aluminum foil, put it on the manifold. Drive 20, 30, 40, 50 miles, get out, open the hood and grab it, put it in the cab with you. Dinner is served. So there you go. It knocks the heads off the lettuce. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. That's where you get your salmonella from. Uh, all right, Kevin, you have a great day, man. Take care. We'll see you later. And, when they're irrigating the fields and stuff, if there's floods and, sewer water gets into the ditches or whatever they're getting their water source from, if sewer water gets into it, you get salmonella from that too. And that's where California had it, what was it, about 10, 12 years ago when they had that big case of salmonella coming from the lettuce. They were irrigating out of a pond or a lake or something like that, which was a runoff for the water treatment plant. And what happened is a bunch of, million gallons of untreated water was pumped into the pond, and yeah, that's where they got it. And a small steering wheel saying drive with handcuffs on. There you go. Good morning, Bobby Sprinkle. How are you doing? You're having strong thunderstorms? Don't worry about it. They're just thunderstorms. Wait till they're lightning. So, all right, there, Minnie Cooper. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I really do. Have a great day. Come back. We're here every day. I know you're in school or you're a youngster. We try to keep it family friendly here. Um, we don't try to be too adult. So come on back. Join us again. Got some pink bunny slippers. That's pretty cool. Oh, pink voodoo panties. You're right. I put on them hot dog socks yesterday. That was pretty cool. They fit pretty good. It looks like I got little wieners at my bottom of my feet. Little wieners. You guys ought to know all about little wieners. Some of you girls probably experienced a little wiener here or there too, but little wieners ain't so bad, I guess, as long as both of you are happy. Yeah. That's right. We teased Bobby Sprinkle about his pink panties. Thong, 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 thong. So, size matters. It does. I'm telling you, it does. FFP. I expect a dinner invitation the next time for Christmas. And you can leave the smoked oysters off my plate, but I'll eat the rest of the stuff. I don't know. I might even try a smoked oyster. It didn't look that bad, but it's just a texture thing with me. Good morning, Howie. How are you doing today? Nice to have you here. Well, that didn't sound right. What didn't sound right? All right, man. All right. Yeah. Do you take my chopsticks off the table? Well, you must have because they're gone. Yeah. Don't worry about it. I got a fork. I have one on the 12th of January. They want me to bring the cart up a couple of days earlier so I can get it set into the building because then they want to close me in. So, because they've got over 1,000 items they're selling. Fish popsicle, there you go. I don't know. Who was it? Family, friend, or foe? I used to do it all the time. It was funny. I worked for the garbage company and they'd send me out to go get roll off boxes. 6 o'clock in the morning, I'd go to, these people's homes and they got a roll off box in the driveway, but they got a car in front of it. I'd go over and knock on the door, ring the doorbell. Are you kidding? It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Hey, move your car, man. Some of us don't get to sleep in like the rest of us. I got a job to do. Move your car. Was it somebody you knew there, Bama? Or was it somebody you don't know? Well, Grizz, in order to have a doorbell, you should have a door. You don't even have a door on your house. What'd she want? You got a cup of sugar? Yeah, and a soundproof door. There you go. Yeah. I no, I'm not doing that. They're dirty now. I had them on my feet. And if you seen my feet, you wouldn't put anything that was on your feet close to your mouth. If I had doorbell, somebody would ring it. That's right. Well, yeah. Uh huh. I don't know if I could throw a leg up there. See him? There it is. My hot dog sock. Now I got to put my slipper on. You guys don't know how hard that is to do on a laminate floor. Let me tell you something. I will not. Yeah, dirty socks help to activate the yeast. Yeah, just call it a dirty dog. There you go. Um, I don't walk on our floor with just socks on. No,
got laminate floor, and I am so afraid of sliding around. So they do look cool. Didn't you see it, Bama? Did you see him, Bama? No, I just showed it not even a minute ago. I'll show you again, Bama. Wiener socks. There you go. Yep. That was harder than you think, people. Put my shoe back on. There you go. Well, I gotta go get me a cup of coffee and visit the little boys' room. Y'all sit there and feel free to talk about me, but I'm still feeling the ill effects from yesterday. So, did you see them, Bama? Putting socks on the dog would be like shoeing a horse. There you go. Yeah. I gotta go to the little boys' room. I'll be right back. And get me a cup of coffee. Yeah. Yeah, if you take 1 inch of rain, that's 10 inches of snow. There you go. Lord, tell somebody I saw him. Oh yeah, isn't that funny? So, so just wanted to see him do it again. That's right. Oh, silly me. Oh, that's right. Don't you love this global warming? Isn't it great? I love it. Hey, yo, global warming, global warming. People don't understand the climate's been changing for 4.5 billion years. It changes every what is it, every 50 or 60,000 years or something like that. There's an ice age. So we got one coming up in the next 15, 20,000 years. You now live in a houseboat. There you go. You don't have to shovel. That's right. Southern Ohio. Well, you're not that far from me then there, Bobby. I live in southern Michigan. 50 bucks a gram. There you go. That's right. Cycle of Earth. So, oh, it's climate change. Al Gore, wasn't he something? Convince all these people that climate warming so he can make millions and millions and millions off it. But then again, he is the inventor of the internet. Ask him, he'll tell you. He invented the internet. He used to live just east of Toledo. Where's that? Al Gore makes you want to puke. Climate change is nature. There's more volcano. One volcano puts more into the atmosphere in 1 minute than man has done in the entire time man has been here. Live in the state of Port Clinton. I know where Port Clinton is. I'm from Adrian. You know where Adrian is? Lenawee County? They call it Anyway County. Come on vacation, leave on probation. Welcome to Anyway County. So, you think I'm kidding? I'm not. Well, we've done damage to the planet. You're right, but nothing compared to what the volcanoes have done or anything like that, or earthquakes or any others. But that's natural. So. I live in Adrian. You know where the fairgrounds is in Adrian? I live right around by the fairgrounds. So, if you ever been to the fairgrounds up in Adrian? The Lenawee County Fairgrounds, I live over there by them. You texted Billy Sorrells and he answered? Wow. Congratulations. Who's Billy Sorrells? You have no idea. It's all the cow parts, you're right. You're right there too, Bankin. There's more damage done to the atmosphere by one volcano in 1 minute. Like Mount Vesuvius did more damage in 1 minute to the Earth's climate and the Earth's atmosphere than man has done the entire life. You know, the entire time man's been in existence. There you go. Trying to come to Choctaw County, you might not leave. There you go. Even the lawyers here say the same thing I said. Come on vacation, leave on probation. There you go. Great white shark fishing. You got to put a big cork in them volcanoes. Get Wile E. Coyote to do that for us. He's not afraid of nothing. Come to Canada and never leave. There you go. All that hot air. You're right. There's, you know, the toxic chemicals. But there is a bunch of toxins that come from volcanoes too. The sulfur, that's toxic. That's where you get your acid rain from, if I'm correct, right? You get your acid rain from the chemicals in the smokestacks, but you also get it from sulfur. And sulfur being spewed into the atmosphere with the volcanoes, that puts out a lot. So, there's a difference between having a smokestack that's, 12 feet or 15 feet across and a smokestack that's, 2.5, 3 miles across. So, and a pump that, is never ending. We have changed. We have changed the earth. I agree 100%. We have changed the earth. But it cannot all be blamed on man. The climate change is something that's evolutionary, or is that the word I'm looking for? It's something that's going to happen anyways. You know what? Yeah, we'll all be dead before the next white ice age anyways. Pinkus. Blame it all on Tim. I was going to ask you, FFP, are you concerned with the amount of radiation that's in the Pacific Ocean? Because that's where you do a lot of fishing there. Are you concerned about any of that? Well, I don't believe we should frack. I really don't believe we should frack. Because my idea of that is, if you ever watched the movie, the one with Bruce Willis as he flies to another, a comet or, meteor that's headed towards Earth and they got to drill. Okay, now follow me on this. They're going to put a nuclear bomb on a meteorite, but they can't do it on the surface because what will happen is it will just blow up. But if you drill down and you put it down in the meteorite, it'll cause it to explode from within. I believe the same thing happens when you're fracking. You start putting, you start drilling, you start fracking, and you start putting pressure down in them wells. Same thing happens there. Cracks open up, things start to move. It ain't a nuclear bomb, but you start putting pressure someplace where pressure's never been before, something has to give. Oh, well, I did too. Not yet. Not at all. Okay. Well, because they're talking about how the Pacific Ocean's getting contaminated with the radiation from Japan, and that's what I was wondering because you're right there. I'm sure some of it's migrating north. I didn't know if it was going to be there or if you guys are getting the effects of it or not. And I agree with you too there, Junkyard. They never used to have 400 earthquakes a year until they started fracking. Well, there's been a lot of control on pollutions from factories in the last 40 years. I mean, it used to be an open smokestack and, just pour it all out, dump it into the river. Now there's a lot of fines levied. There's EPA controls and stuff like that. I realize they're loosening up on some of the EPA controls, but the stuff that they're loosening up on doesn't have anything to do with that stuff. Okay. To fill up your system with potassium. Is potassium good for thyroidism? You're right. Yeah, China puts out more pollution than the rest of the world does. That one country puts out more pollution than the rest of the world does. I couldn't believe they had the Summer Olympics there and everybody's walking around in masks and stuff. And you look at it, and during the day you look at it, it was nothing but, it looked like it was fog, but it was smog. They don't care. They won't attach a thyroid receptor, okay. How you doing, Marie? I try not to buy anything. Doesn't work. And I damn sure try not to buy anything new if I don't have to. So. And you're right, it is easier said than done. So. Pine buds, fresh in the spring, pick and then freeze them. Loaded with potassium. Yeah, I remember you telling me that the other day. I watched that. Well, anything else we want to talk about? You slept in today? That's pretty cool there, Marie. All right, there, FFP. Have a great one, man. Take care. Pollen sacs break during freezing and release of potassium. There you go. It's pretty cool. Have a great day, Howie. Enjoy the day. Daddy's life. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. No, we will not talk about sex in the Second Amendment. Sorry, Big Steve. And we're not going to talk about the sexy Second Amendment or sex with the Second Amendment. I try not to buy anything from China. Anything. Excuse me while I powder my nose. Oh, I bet a lot of your toys are from China. Gone fishing. All right, there, FFP. Headed to work? Well, that's pretty cool. How's mommy doing? Chinese toy. Yeah, they are a big part of the pollution. Toxic Chinese toy. And they use that lead paint and all that other stuff. You know, how many times do they put out a consumer alert? Lead in the paint. Where are they getting lead in the paint at? Because Chinese are putting it in there. That's pretty cool there, FFP. Don't buy your dog food from China. So yeah. How many dogs died because of that? And you guys know who Burlington Coat Factory is? Years ago, I think it was like 9, 10 years ago, they bought a shipment of coats from China. Fur lined, you know, the hats were fur lined and stuff. And some woman had an allergic reaction and was in the hospital, damn near killed her. Come to find out, the fur on her coat was dog fur. Yeah. And Burlington Coat stopped doing business with China because of that. I don't know if they ever got their money back from them or not. Probably not, because Chinese don't pay nothing back. Okay. Yeah, they do. That's why. What about their synthetic rice? Have you seen that stuff? It's plastic. It's biodegradable plastic. I mean, it does, you know, you can eat it. It's not rice. It has no nutritional value whatsoever. You like mo. You like Chinese food? Well, I like Chinese food too, as long as it's got real food in it. I've never seen a Filson coat, but I know what you're talking about. I've never seen one in person. Oh, I bet. Well, a lot of doll companies will use human hair, but they buy it, you know, and it's all washed and everything else, and you know, dried and taken care of, and you know, it's not just thrown into a bucket, and then they reach down there and get it. Yeah, American-made Chinese food. There you go. The Amish Pope. I buy Amish good. There you go. How you doing, the Amish Pope? Nice to have you here. You got a wall around your Pope again? I can't call it the Vatican. Yeah, the scalp was attached. Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. That's funny, Bama. And a rat meat you. Nothing like a good Amish wool coat. I know you ain't kidding. I understand that completely there, FFP. From China, I understand that completely. I wouldn't doubt it at all. They probably went right to the graveyards. They either had to scalp them live, but they probably took them right from the graveyards. They have a whole different mindset over there than most people. Vinny G, nice to see you, man. I went to your live stream the other day, said hi a couple of times. You were busy drinking your orange juice and stuff. I was in there for about a half an hour, 45 minutes. I was watching your live stream. Nice to have you here, Vinny. You have a happy new year too, man. Pork and sauerkraut on New Year's Day. That sounds pretty good. It may be meat, may not be. That's right. They're finding, I wouldn't doubt it. There you go. I'll tell her she's still sleeping, but I'll tell her when she gets up there, Vinny. Oh, I enjoyed it. You're sitting there in your sunglasses. My wife says, you know, Vinny G's actually, he's a really handsome man. I said, what am I, chopped liver? She said, yeah. That's okay. I don't know what she's gonna with your PayPal donation you did the other day, but she said she's gonna buy herself something nice. I think she's gonna buy her. I think she was looking at a bedspread she wanted. So I don't know. Garfield's on my fort. There you go. Right, stays. That's funny, Junkyard. You make your Chinese food at home. Huh. Your daddy was in the Frozen Chosen in February of 1951. I don't need to say any more. I'll have to look that up. I don't know what that was, but I'm sure it wasn't something nice. Did you see where that guy crossed the Arctic Circle the other day in what's 94 days or something like that? Did a pretty good job pulling his own supplies. So okay, all right, I know what you're getting at now there. First Marine Division, okay. I get what you're petting down there, FFP. Yeah, they did. Right. I just didn't. I'd probably have heard about it. I didn't. I had to go look at it. I went to Google and Googled it. There you go. Okay, Gene sent me some pics. We'll share some of these pics that Gene got. I can share them now. Look at the snow. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Could be worse, We could have it. Without coffee, I wouldn't be the perky foul-mouthed person I am today. If you look close enough at the high horse people like to ride on, it's actually a donkey. Good morning. I made coffee for you and I drank it for you too. Well, thank you, Gene. That was so sweet of you. Don't bother walking a mile in my shoes. That would be boring. Spend 30 seconds in my head. That will freak you right out. There you go. An early gift. That one was for you. There you go. That's right. Well, didn't he just get out? He just got out of the hospital, didn't he? He just got out of the hospital Christmas Day or something like that from pneumonia. He died? Branscombe Farms, how are you doing? You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. Because they just had a story about him the other day. The oldest World War II survivor or whatever, 112 years old. They just got out of the hospital with pneumonia. Would need that wiener sock for sure. There you go. I can't remember what it is, but there's one place. They have more people over 100 years. It's in America someplace, in California or out in Vegas or whatever. I can't remember, but I've seen a commercial on it. They have more people there that are over 100 than any place else in the world. That's right. Fast approaching 2019. There you go. You'd have killed someone. Thank God. And before you know it, 2020 will be here. Rise up, rise up. Yeah, Steve, rise up. Did you ever take care of that little problem in the corner? I hate conglomerates. I know how to say it. Conglomerates, whatever. Send Grizz plenty of coffee. Nah, hell, Grizz go get his own damn coffee. We need to take care of Gene, because without coffee with Gene, that would be the guy I'd worry about it. Your resolution is to be drunk all of the first day of New Year. There you go. Totally hammered, Jerry. Totally hammered. Yeah, but did you brush the dog's teeth? No, probably just kissed it. Hi, Princess, you lovely little dog. Caroline Smale, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. She's got coffee for everybody. Hopefully next year will be better than the last few months. I'm already a channel follower of yours. Tuesday morning goodies for Molly. There you go, Mr. Buck and Girls. That's pretty cool there, Caroline. Yeah. You got to renew your FCC license before it runs out soon. Yeah, there you go. Well, hopefully. Kind of crunchy. That's right, Bobby's here. There you go. Hope it runs into every day after that. Ah, some bacon and eggs and some toast. Get a bagel and cream cheese bacon. I tell you what's really good. Get you an everything bagel. Fry up some bacon crisp and crumble it up, or just buy some bacon bits and put them in the microwave and warm them up. Put some cream cheese on that. Slice a nice ripe tomato. Put it on top of, or put the bacon bits on top of the cream cheese. Then put the slice of tomato on top of that. Put it on your plate. Use a knife and a fork and cut it up and eat it. It's like a BLT. No, it's not a delicacy to me. Grits. Yeah, Tim says just eat scrapple. Egg muffins, there you go. No, no, no. Steve, I can't show that stuff. Last night's live stream got flagged again. Why? I have no idea, but it got flagged. Grits, gravy, and biscuits and coffee. There you go, Gene. That sounds good. Well, hopefully Mrs. Bacon is going to make us breakfast. Is she awake yet? And by the way, Mrs. Bacon is looking lovely as ever. You just made do the grits? No, I did not. I'm not blocking. I didn't block those words. That's YouTube that's got them words blocked. I didn't block a single one of them. The only words I blocked are the F word and the N word and the S word. And I'm talking about race. The N word and the S word is race. So. That stuff that gets blocked up there, that's blocked by YouTube and Google, not by me. That's because you're not a moderator. Moderators can say that stuff, but non-moderators can't. Yeah, scrapple's real good when you're watching somebody else eat it. It's not just you, it's anybody else. If you're not a moderator, you can't say that stuff. It won't let you. I think scrapple would be really good. I really do. If you fried it to a real crisp on both sides. Got it. I mean, hard as shoe leather. I think it'd be really excellent to adjust your couch with or something like, you got to, wobble on the floor or whatever, and you shove it underneath the table leg or something. I think that'd be a good place for scrapple. Roger's making your breakfast now? Well, that's sweet. Patching pothole. There you go. Yeah. Around here, we got guys in lawn chairs and fishing poles sitting at potholes. I seen one reeling a big one. Yeah, that's right. Oh. I'm gonna make, like I said, I'm gonna make a pot of bean soup this weekend. I've got some turkey left, some turkey legs, and some other turkey. I'm gonna pick all that stuff off the turkey legs, and I'm gonna put that in a bag because I'm going to make turkey soup one day here in the near future. So I'll put that in the freezer. I got a ham bone. I've got a ham bone. I've got ham left from Christmas Day, and I've got the broth that I cooked the ham in, or the net. I didn't put any water in the ham. This is all natural juice that come out of the ham. So everything that, all the liquid that's in the container with the ham right now is actually from the ham itself. Black-eyed peas, colored bread, and collard greens. I got collard greens, and I might warm those up. I don't know, I'm not so big into ham hocks, but I got collard greens, and I might throw a couple, maybe a ladle full of that ham broth in with the collard greens when I warm them up. They're in the freezer. I blanched them and froze them. I might put them in a pan and cook them with some ham broth. I think that'd be pretty good. No, I'm not a big dumpling fan. I've never been a dumpling fan because it's a texture thing, it's slimy on the outside, and then, they never seem to be done on the inside. You're eating at Bama's? There you go. Well, set 2 plates in because it's going to be me and my junkyard there, Bama. Set a couple extra plates. You're right, Big Steve. It was a thought that counts. So, yeah, it's I'm assuming the bean soup would be good for the starch and stuff, right? Thickening agent and all that other stuff. Somebody asked me one time, I was making beef stew, and they said they wanted to can it. And I said, well, you can't put, it's hard to do canned flour products, so if you put gravy in, or you put flour in your gravy to thicken up your soup or your stew, it'd be hard if you were going to can it because it doesn't turn out that great. Well, I told him, I said, what I would do if I was going to can beef stew? I would throw in instant mashed potatoes to thicken up the gravy a little bit. That way you still got the taste. It's thicker, and, it's mashed potatoes. It's filler. So, that's what I would use. I think it'd work out great. Yeah, Steve, you're not old enough to drink coffee. And I had to put warning labels on because of Bible entries. That's right. Yeah, it does. So, that's funny. Yeah. May cause bodily injury. That's right. But that's what I would do if I was ever going to can stew. Unfortunately, I don't see me canning any beef stew in the near future because I got 6 number 10 cans downstairs, and I got a case of chili or stew down there. I mean, mental growth. There you go. I might end up throwing those out here in maybe 2020. Because right now they're probably about 6 months out of date. So I'll let them go for another year and a half or so. If we don't use them, I'll throw them away. I don't got nothing into them. I bought the number 10 cans for, I think, $3 a can. And the case of cans, I got, I think there's 18 in a case. And I bought them for 40 cents a piece. So, and they're the, 24 or 26 ounce can or whatever. I got a good deal on them. So that's right, Carolyn. Big Steve and Little Steve, there you go. Billy has made a video. Oh my God. Yay. Hey, how you doing, Timya? Nice to have you here. Looking lovely as ever. Mini me, there you go. That's funny. Oh. Peppermint stick, a chocolate praline, hazelnut stick. I think I'm gonna go to, I don't get sick. Crush a can of stuff in pint jars. Yeah. I can do that. Take it all out and put it in pint jars. I'd much rather do it in quart jars, though. Might not hit bottom, rubs the sides real good. God damn. Oh. Yeah, they say that there, junkyard, but you ever notice it's hauled in big trucks? Tim's on a roll with butter, that's right. See you later, Steve. Bama, you take care. And don't get sick. And we will see you tomorrow. That's not what Tammy said. That's right. Yeah, funny. Funny. Hell no, Chris. You did that, you'd be minus 5.5 inches. You too, Bama. Prayers and peace be with you. Stay safe, stay warm, take care, and we'll see you tomorrow. I know, that was Big Steve leaving the snow behind. All right there, Carolyn. You get yourself some breakfast. Thank you for being here. Happy New Year's to you too. Like a thief in the night, I'm gone. Poof. Say this at 9 inches and holds his fingers 3 inches apart. That's right. All right, Marie, you go have yourself a good breakfast. Tell Roger I said hi. That's right. That's 9 inches, huh, Tim? That's why the woman went to the store and ordered a carpet that was 186 feet by 180 feet. Big Steve is the cause of global warming. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Straight into, oh, God. So somebody else pumps down on it. Yeah, they sit on the other side, and this is what they hear coming from the other couch cushion. You need some Febreze fabric softener, a fabric freshener. SBD, silent but deadly. They weren't really silent, but they were muffled by the couch cushion. It had a silencer on it. Yeah, poof. Yeah, hazmat, soundproofing. That's right, dirty dog diggers. The dog can't take care of that. Yeah. That's funny, Tim. An inch more, he'd be a king. An inch less, he'd be a queen. That's right. Uh, bear hunting. There you go. That's funny, Tim. Yeah, but can you clean up the cat smell? No. She's seen you at 5:39. Huh. Yeah, it is a shame when they don't take care of them. She's still percolating. Love this explorer in Europe. It's a bit different there. Yeah. Well, what is it? There's one cemetery. I think it's in Peru or whatever, I can't remember what country it is, but they bury you for 2 years. They don't bury you in a coffin. They bury you in wrapped in a blanket or something or a cloth. And then after 2 years, there's a team that goes in, grabs your body because there shouldn't be anything left on you. They cover you in some kind of like lye or whatever. And I don't know exactly what it is, but they come in and they take all your bones and they stuff it in a ceramic pot, and then they put the ceramic pot. The family either gets it or they bury it standing straight up, so it makes more room in the cemetery. I've seen a documentary about that. I thought it was kind of morbid, but they do it. So Garfield present. There you go. You're from Cleveland? There you go. As long as they're well kept, that shows respect for the dead. Now there's a cemetery about 10, 12, maybe 15 miles from here, heading that way. And there's only like 5 or 6 headstones in it, and it's on a corner. It's actually on a V where the 2 roads intersect. And you wouldn't even know it's a cemetery, but you'll see a couple of grave markers sitting there. And, it was somebody's burial plot, and then they put a road running on both sides of it. Lots of old mausoleums there. Yeah. Probably. This is out in the country. I don't know. It was probably somebody that owned property, and then their driveway became a road, and the property, the cemetery was on the other side of the road, or the burial plot was on the other side of the road. Oh, when they come in and they just follow the trail, put the road in, family plot was on the other side. There you go. Pretty cool there, Tim. You want to be road splatter? Yeah. Do it on a hot day there, Grizz. That way when they keep running over you, flatten you right on out, you'll dry up like jerky. They'll peel you up with a street sweeper, and away you go. But they got to bring you here to Michigan first to do it, Grizz. Let one of them trains get you. The ones that's got 2 sets of trailers, 42 tires. They'll make easy work of you. Won't take but a second. You won't be recognizable. That's right. You got to be a thinker, Grizz. You got to be a thinker in this business. No. Oh. I got a crick in my neck. I want to be propped up by the jukebox. A friend of mine said, when you pass away, yeah, not down the roads, so you pull them on the turnpikes. I'm talking about down the street. So. Now they got 3 trailers up and down the turnpikes, all around here too. But we just, 2 trailers. That's it. So, but then again, our trailers weigh 160. The load is 164,000 pounds too. So truck and trailer. So and load. Roll you up and smoke me. There you go. Yeah, they have the trains there. Well, you got toll. Is it toll roads? Because I didn't think anybody could run a set of triples on the freeways. I thought it was that's a national law or whatever, federal law. That's right. You're absolutely right there, Bobby. Anyways, I had a friend said, when you die, I'm gonna pour a good quality bottle of whiskey over your grave. I said, well, that's nice of you. You said, yeah, but I'm gonna pass it through my kidneys first. I said, oh, okay. I didn't know triples was allowed because they're not allowed in Michigan, Ohio, or anyplace else unless it's on a freeway, a paid toll road. And some of these places they have, like UPS and FedEx and stuff like that, they run triples, and they've also bought land and paid for easement rights to get onto the turnpike, so they don't have to travel down the road with triples. So because they legally can't, so they have to have 2 trucks. They'll end up bringing. They'll take 3 trucks with 2 trailers apiece, and then 2 trucks will run down the freeway because the third truck will drop both his trailers, and then he'll go back and get 2 more trailers, and he'll set up 2 more drivers that way. We have what's left of the road. Yeah, people drive on the left of the road, and we have what's left of the road. That's right. Okay, I didn't know that. But what's the weight on them? What can they gross out? There is Arizona, Colorado, Idaho, Indiana, Kansas, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, North Dakota, Oklahoma, Oregon, South Dakota, and Utah. That's as of March 26, 1989, are allowed to have triples. And they tried to ban it in 1992 in Oregon, but they didn't do it. 120,000 on the train. That's right. They drive on the left, and we drive on what's left there, junkyard. All right, Gene, you have a great day, man. Let me see. Um, Well, it says right here that you're only allowed to be 68 feet in maximum length and a maximum weight of 105,500 pounds. So you must be small trailers, 26-foot trailer, or not even 26-foot trailers. All right, Marie. Because I had one of the largest trains in Michigan when I drove, and it was less than a half an inch from being illegal. They actually had to trim on the pup trailer. The pup trailer had a chute on the back of it, and they had to trim like 2 inches of the chute off because it made it too long. All right, we'll see you later, Marie. Lovely kid in Japan, New Year's resolution for 2019. And I can't even remember what I'll have to look it up. Okay, a recreational can't be more total length of 3 units constituting recreational double. That means a fifth wheel trailer and a second trailer, a couple together, cannot exceed more than 59 feet. That's recreational. I don't know. I can't take too long to find it. Anyways, it is 9:34. I got to get out of here. Y'all have a great day. I'll post a link on the recreational. Okay, that's for Michigan. So. I didn't get into the details on it. I just read what it said. But I'll post it. There you go. You can Google it up on Google. You'll find it. Wasn't that hard? I don't know what it is for Oregon, but y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace be with you. Stay safe. Stay warm. And if you get any wooden nickels, make sure you can spend them someplace. Yeah, they do. They set up portable scales all the time in Michigan, try to catch them. You're welcome. Bye, everybody. Take care. We'll see you later. See you tomorrow. Be safe until then. Mama 4. I'm sorry about that. Nice to have you here, Mama 4. Good to see you. I am actually walking out of here right now, Mama 4, but I'll be back tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am a channel follower of yours already. So y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care, and we will see you later. Thank you for being here.